Hello friends! Today we will learn 50 English words that will help you feel much more confident in various situations. These words are not too simple but also not too difficult. However, they are very frequently used in everyday speech on various topics. If you're ready, let's go. And write in the comments how many of these 50 words you already knew and already use. And we will start with nouns. Nouns in plural, noun in singular. Let's go. And the first noun is opportunity. Opportunity means some kind of a chance. I am so happy I got this opportunity. Or, for example, I just won an opportunity to speak to him.
And said, I see an opportunity for impressive growth. This group has quite an opportunity.
The second word is experience. Experience can mean life experience, work experience, or in general, any kind of experience. When you're applying for this position, 2 years of experience are required. Or you can say, I've never had this experience.
Beneath you, Nathan.
I'm speaking from experience.
Next, conversation. Conversation means a discussion or a talk. I need to have a conversation with you. I need to talk to you. I need to have a conversation with you.
I didn't mean to worry you. I just wanted to have this conversation without anyone around.
What conversation?
Advice. You can ask for advice. I need your advice. Or you can ask for permission to give advice. Do you mind if I give you advice?
Against Carney, so just take my advice, lady. Grab King Carney's offer and go the hell back.
Next is knowledge. Knowledge means information, learning, or awareness. Just like advice, it has no plural form. How can you do this without any prior knowledge? How can you do this without thoroughly studying it first? How can you do this without prior knowledge?
Information can be converted to knowledge through the knowledge instinct.
So then?
Up next is effort. Effort means the exertion you put into achieving something. For example, this job requires a lot of effort.
Absolutely know that. You are all about effort. And effort is the mother of all good achievements.
Let's examine journey. Journey is a wonderful word because it means a trip, both literally and figuratively. For example, if you went on a long trip and just returned, I might ask, how was your journey? In a more poetic sense, instead of just, how was your trip? Also, when learning English, you can say, my English learning journey requires a lot of effort.
Why?
Your journey isn't over.
Coming up, we have reason. Why did you do it? I just want to understand your reason. Or we have a short response. No reason, just because. Why did you do it? No reason.
For some unknown reason.
I had a reason.
And the last noun in this video is purpose. Purpose means goal, but something deeper than just a simple aim. For example, when I thought I mastered English, I knew right away that it was my purpose to give back and help other people. That is, as soon as I learned English, I immediately realized that my purpose in life was to help others. Or, for example, why are you doing this? There is no purpose. This is just a meaningless action.
But no, I seek purpose. And with purpose comes joy.
Stepping into verbs in plural and verb in singular. The first verb is achieve. Achieve means to reach or accomplish something. This is very hard to achieve. This is hard to accomplish. Or, for example, I could ask you, Do you have any goals that you want to achieve this summer? Let me know in the comments down below.
Lofty goals. It's going to take complete dedication to achieve them.
The next verb is consider. Consider means to think about something carefully or to examine an option. It's similar to think about, but consider has a more serious tone. Have you considered changing careers? Have you ever thought about changing your career?
Please, consider our offer, David.
Delving into create, to make something, either with your hands or with your mind. It took us a long time to do it, but we finally created an app.
You have to have a full life to be able to create. You can't create from emptiness.
The following verb is develop. Develop means to improve or expand something. For example, if you have skills you want to improve, you can say, I have a few skills I would like to develop. It can also mean to expand an idea. It took me a long time to develop this idea.
I never expected to develop feelings for you.
Another useful verb is encourage. Encourage means to support or motivate someone. For example, my teacher always encourages me to keep going. In some cases, encourage can mean to push someone into something, sometimes with a negative connotation. They encouraged him to take the fall, promising protection that never came.
You already have thousands.
Well, millions then.
Do not encourage her, Madeline.
Bringing in improve. Improve means to get better. Wow, your English skills have improved so much.
Will only improve your mutual understanding.
Next is involve. Involve means to include someone in something. This doesn't involve you. This situation has nothing to do with you.
Please don't involve Banana.
But that person might say, but I want to get involved. And I would say, okay, if you can manage. Manage means to handle something well. For example, he managed to pass the test.
It's a strain that you either can manage or you can't manage.
And the last verb for this video is recognize. Recognize means to identify something or someone. In British English, it is spelled with S, recognize. In American English, it is spelled with Z, recognize. You got a haircut? Wow, I didn't recognize you.
Maya, do you recognize this name?
In this section, we'll deal out the adjectives. Adjective in the singular form. The first one is accurate. Accurate means exact. Please give me an accurate answer. I'm asking for an exact answer.
Yes, the dimensions are accurate.
The next one is one of my favorite words, efficient. Efficient is something like effective. For example, if my new refrigerator is very energy efficient, it means that it uses energy efficiently and effectively. And if today I am efficient, it means that I am doing everything I need to do at an optimal speed. Efficient.
Sorry, you're just too energy efficient. I'm going to Berlin.
Advancing to flexible. Flexible can be both literal and figurative. That is, wow, you're so flexible. We are doing yoga, for example, and I tell you, wow, you're so flexible. Or you ask me, are you free next week? And I say, on Wednesday, I'm pretty flexible. This means that I don't have a very strict schedule on Wednesday, so I'm flexible and can reschedule or even cancel something along those lines.
You'll need something with a more flexible teaching schedule during your training.
Another important adjective is independent. Independent is when, for example, a person stands on their own 2 feet. Ever since he moved out of his parents' home, he's become so independent.
They all were independent. They lived alone.
In some cases, independent is used when referring to organizations that do not fall under external control and operate autonomously. The university is an independent institution that sets its own policies and curriculum.
Then you're the right man for the job. You're independent, and you'll command complete autonomy.
Next is reliable. Reliable means trustworthy. I really hope that you have such a friend in your life. Reliable. I can always count on her. She's the most reliable person I've ever met. It can also mean trustworthy in the sense of a reliable source of information.
A very reliable, anonymous source.
Moving on to significance. Significant means important. Over the past 2 years, we've made significant progress.
Just wondering if there's anything significant.
Next is valuable, which means precious. Being open-minded is very valuable. Or you give me some feedback and I reply, wow, thank you so much. Your feedback is so valuable to me.
It's an incredible vintage and extremely valuable.
Yeah, that...
Going forward, various. Various means different, like how you love using the word different, for example. They have different options. They have various options.
It means Christmas market. They pop up every winter in various towns across Europe.
Following that, appropriate. Appropriate means suitable or proper. For example, we have a party and the dress code is black tie, suit and tie for men, gowns or super fancy dresses for women. That kind of dress code. And I show up in shorts, torn shorts, or a tank top and a cap. Not very appropriate, huh? Or for example, I am leading a group of kids to watch a movie. Like when you go to the cinema with your teacher and watch a film that fits your school program and so on. So I need to choose an age-appropriate movie.
Somehow. Age appropriate. You know, I'm always talking about to you and to Kaylee. Age appropriate, age appropriate.
And the last adjective for today is confident. When you speak English, be confident. You've earned it.
Do you want to say good luck? You're very confident.
Next are adverbs. In the plural form, adverb in the singular form. The first one is actually. You can just use it as a filler word, or you can present an idea and start talking about something. Actually, factually, in reality. He said he was going to do it, and he actually did it.
I just can't believe this is actually taking place. I'm actually living my fantasy.
Building upon that, basically. Also, you know, like an introductory word, basically can be translated as essentially. He said he was going to do it, and he actually did it. So basically, he kept his word. That is, he really kept his promise.
Can't get you settled. Mom, I'm basically an adult. I think I know where the
next word is also a kind of small word, not exactly a filler word, but, you know, a sort of intensifier, definitely. This word reinforces your statement, or more specifically, strengthens your verb, since it is still an adverb. Definitely can be translated as certainly. He definitely knew what he was doing.
He definitely does not like you. I don't know where he's...
Next is easily. And easily means easily, with ease. He accomplished all his goals easily. He achieved everything he wanted with ease.
a girl who needs a car.
We didn't come by this easily.
Another valuable adverb is frequently. Frequently means often. You can use the word often or replace it with frequently, since these words mean the same thing. He goes to the gym pretty frequently. That is, he goes to the gym often. Sometimes frequent can mean to visit.
I can tell you, she gambles frequently, though frequently wins. She drinks little, she tips.
The base of the basis is generally, and generally means usually or in general. He generally likes to skip breakfast and eat a big lunch.
He pretty much knows what he wants, and it generally has to do with tons of money and power.
To speak of something without focusing on details. Generally speaking, people tend to feel more motivated when they have clear goals in mind. Like learning English, for example. Let's shift gears to personally. You can also use personally as an introductory word when you want to express your opinion. Personally, I don't think this is a great idea.
That would be good. What do you recommend?
Well, I personally like the French Sauvignon. It's a little lighter.
Next is seriously. This can mean seriously or it can mean, are you serious? Now, I'll explain. For example, he didn't laugh once. He did it so seriously. Or, do you seriously believe I would do it? Do you really believe I would do that? Seriously.
Joke. Do you seriously worry about that?
Expanding our list, let's look at usually. I usually don't say this, but can I get your number? I don't know what other examples to say. I usually don't say this, but... And then you insert what you usually don't say. Usually.
Nothing, no. I mean, it's just usually I'm in the field with Frankie.
And the last adverb is carefully. Carefully means attentively or with some degree of caution. For example, he read through the contract very carefully.
Yeah, I know. Just listen carefully, okay?
And the last category is the random category. Other parts of speech such as sentence connectives and prepositions. Let's go. And the first one is although. Although. You can start your statement with this word, and when you want to show contrast or a paradox, you can say, although he didn't like it, he was glad he did it.
Three small children. Although my children were there, we didn't know what time he was coming.
We also have despite, used when you do something regardless of the rules. Despite is often used in combination with despite the fact that. Despite the fact he didn't like it, he was glad he did it.
Despite what you think, I respect.
Furthermore is up next. You use furthermore when you add one fact, and then you add another fact that serves the same general purpose. Or you are adding information. For example, it's expensive, and furthermore, no one can find it for us. This implies that it is expensive, and on top of that, no one will be able to find it for us.
Young lady. Furthermore, the days of your indulgent father spoiling you are over. Is that understood?
Now we have however. However means the same as but. For example, the movie was really long. However, we enjoyed it. The movie was long, but we liked it.
In clarity. This, however, was reckless.
Now let's talk about during. During is used with a certain period of time to indicate that something happened within that time frame. For example, he was texting during class. He was texting while the lesson was going on.
It's really hard during Christmas time.
Turning to among. Among is used to say that someone either stands out or fits into a particular group. For example, he was the tallest one among all the students.
They walk among us.
Proceeding to beyond. Beyond means outside of or past the limits of. Of course, you can use it literally, for example, beyond a physical boundary, but we more often use beyond in a figurative sense. For example, this question is beyond my understanding, or I am beyond tired, meaning I am not just tired, I am exhausted beyond limits.
I look okay. You look beyond beautiful.
Let's highlight throughout, throughout, throughout. This means over the course of a certain period of time. For example, he was texting all throughout class.
She'll carry them with her throughout her life.
And finally, we have within. Within means inside the limits of something. It is the opposite of beyond. For example, there's a question within the question, or I don't think this question is within my skill level, meaning I don't think I have the necessary knowledge to answer it.
The light within me bows to the light within you.
I've used a lot of alternatives for next. Comment down below which alternatives you have detected. I'm eager to read. Now, dear friends, there were some useful words for you. Don't forget to write in the comments how many of them you already knew and use in daily life. This was Nikoleta. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new useful content and continue improving your English level. See you!